In last class, we have already completed chapter number 8. Name is function overloading and member functions. So today in this class, we will revise that 8th chapter with the help of these notes. So chapter name is function overloading and member functions. So first, already we have studied about all the topics of this chapter. So first we start with this definition, function overloading. So this is very important definition. So what is function overloading? So function overloading means two or more functions having same name but different parameters are called as function overloading or overloaded functions. Means function overloading means two or more functions having same name but different parameters. So they are called as overloaded functions. So to overload functions, we have to take minimum two functions. We can take more than two also, but minimum we have to take two functions having same name but they are different. They are having different parameters. Then only we can overload the functions. So another name of function is function overloading is also known as compile time polymorphism. Okay, then next topic is need or advantages of function overloading. So need or advantages. So in examination sometime it will ask write what are the need of function overloading or what are the advantages of function overloading. So both means same, you have to write the same. So there are 4 points you have to write as advantages of function overloading. So this is very important because many time in examination it was asked for 5 marks, like what is function overloading, explain the advantages of function overloading. So you have to write the definition of function overloading and you have to write the 4 advantages. So here advantages are code is executed faster. Means by using function overloading we can execute the program code with faster speed. Next, it is easy to understand the flow of information and debug. Hence using function overloading we can easily remove the errors and we can easily understand the program working. Next, third is code maintenance is easy. So modification of or updation of code will be easy. And last one, easier interface between programs and real world objects. So these are 4 points you have to write as need of function overloading or advantages of function overloading. So this will be asked with definition of function overloading. Then you will get 5 marks. Then restrictions on function overloading. Restrictions means conditions. So there are 2 conditions on function overloading. So first condition is function name should be same and parameters should be different. Then only we can overload the functions. And second condition is we should not use typedef keyword for defining overloaded functions. Next, so in exam sometime question will come like what is function overloading, explain with the help of example. So then you have to give the example for function overloading. So for giving example you have to take minimum 2 functions having same name but different parameters. So here in our example we are having 2 functions which are having same name, sum. Both functions name is sum but their parameters are different. So in first sum function there are 2 parameters a, b of type integer, and in second sum function there are also 2 parameters but their data type is float. So parameters are different. Hence these functions are overloaded functions. So this is called declaration of functions. So here we are stopping with semicolon. So this is just declaration. So here below above functions are defined. So sum is the name of function, this is parameters. So actually here it is a mistake. This semicolon should not come when we are defining the body of a function. So body of first sum function is here, opening flower bracket, and this is some statement, and this is closing flower bracket. So this is the body of first sum function, and similarly this is the body of second sum function. So as I have told, the first sum function takes two integer argument, which is different from the second sum function that takes two float argument. This is function overloading. Means in these two functions, both functions are having same name, but their parameters are different, hence they are overloaded functions. So this was about function overloading. Next is inline function. So what is a inline function? The definition is, inline function is a special member function. It is created using inline keyword, and the body of inline function is substituted or expanded in the place of function call. So already in last class we have studied in detail what is an inline function. So just here I am here in notes, some important points are given with definition. So inline function is a special member function of a class. So inline functions are created using inline keyword. So here you can see syntax how to create inline function. So it is created using inline keyword. This is inline keyword. Then remaining thing is normal return data type, function name, and this is arguments, and this is the body of function. This is the syntax, and here you can see the example. So inline function should be created using inline keyword, then data type, function name, and here parameter, and this is the body of the function, inline function. So inside body there is only just one statement, return a into a, means in this function we are calculating cube of a number. Okay, next, rules for inline functions. So inline function definition starts with keyword inline, means for creating or writing the body of inline function we should start with inline keyword. So inline function should be defined before all the functions that call it. Means before using inline functions, first we should define the inline function before using. The compiler replaces the function call statement with the function code itself. Means body of the inline function will be transferred or copied to the place from where we are calling this function. Then they run little faster than normal function as function calling overheads are saved. Means as compared to normal functions, inline functions are executed faster. Okay, then next topic is advantages of inline function. So this is very important. Many time in examination question will come for 5 marks, like what is inline function, write the advantages of inline function. So inline function advantages are, first one, the size of object code is considerably reduced. Means by using inline function we can reduce the size of the code. Then the speed of execution of program increases. Means if we use inline function, then we can increase the speed of program execution. So very efficient code can be generated. And last one is the readability of the program will increase. So this is 4 advantages which are important. Or sometime in examination program will come for 5 marks. Means what is inline function, write an example program. So already in last class we have seen program on inline function. So in that example we have seen a program for calculating cube of a number using inline function. So that program will also come in practical exam, as well as you can write that program in theory exam also. So same program you have to perfect. If you perfect that one program, it will help in practical exam also and theory exam also. Then disadvantages of inline function. So disadvantages, there are two disadvantages. So it using inline function, it may increase the size of executable file. Then more memory is needed in the inline function definition. So these are the two disadvantages. Okay, then there are some cases where the inline function may not work. So where it will not work, if the inline function definition is too long or too complicated. So actually inline function are small functions, means we have to use inline keyword for defining only small functions. If we use inline function for defining big functions, then it will not work. If the inline function is recursive means same function is calling itself again and again repeatedly. So in that case also inline function will not work properly. So inline function will not work if it is having looping constructs, means inside inline function if we are using for, while, do, while looping structures, then also inline function will not work. And inline function will not work if it is having switch or go to statement. So this is about inline functions. And the last one, friend function. So what is a friend function? Definition is, a friend function is a non-member function and friend of a class. It can access all the members of that class. So friend function is not a member of a class, but it is a friend of class, and it can access or it can use all the members of that class. So how to create friend function, or what is the syntax and example? So here general syntax for creating friend function is, friend function is always declared inside a class and its body is defined outside the class. So here this is the general syntax. This is the class keyword and this is class name, and this is the opening flower bracket which indicates starting of class body. Then this is public section. So here void function, one void, so one function is declared using friend keyword. So if we are using friend keyword for declaring any function, then that function will become friend function. So here class body is closed. So after class body closed, outside the class body friend function is defined. So here, so for defining friend function, friend keyword is not used. So just here return type, name of the function, arguments, and body of the function will be written. So here example is class keyword, xyz is the name of class, and opening flower bracket means here class body starts. This is private section. Here in this private section we are declaring two variables, a, b, and in public section we are declaring a function. Name of function is func. So this is the data type of function, and here we are using friend keyword. So when we are using friend keyword, then that function will be friend of class xyz. So this friend is a friend function. So after closing the body of class, outside the class body we are defining friend function body. So for defining friend function body, we are not using friend keyword, just data type, function name, and this is body of the function. So friend function definition outside class. So here last rules of friend functions, means for creating friend function we have to follow some points. First, the friend function is declared within a class with the prefix friend. Means always friend function is declared inside the class body using friend keyword. But it should be defined outside the class like a normal function without prefix friend. Means okay, so friend function is declared inside class, but the body of the friend function is defined outside the class body as a normal function without using friend keyword. It can access public data members like member functions. So friend function that is not a member of a class, but it can access all the public data members of class. Then last, characteristics of friend function. So this is very important. So in examination you will get a question of 5 marks like what is friend function, explain the characteristics of friend function. Or sometime it program will also ask like what is a friend function, write a example program. So here characteristics of friend functions are: friend function is not a member function of a class and has full access permission to private and protected members of class. So friend function is not a member of class, but it can use all the members of class. So it can be declared either in public or private part of the class. So here friend function can be declared in private section or public section. So in this our example, this friend function is declared in public section. We can also declare this friend function in private. So friend function can be declared in private section or public section of class. A friend function cannot be called using object of that class. It can be invoked like any normal function. Then fourth characteristics, the function is declared with keyword friend, but while defining friend function it does not use either keyword friend or scope resolution operator. Means friend function is declared using friend keyword, but when defining friend function we are not using friend keyword. So friend functions are normal external functions that are given special access privileges. Means friend function are normal functions, external functions. External function means they are defined outside the class body, hence they are external functions. So they are not the member of that class, but they can access all the members of that class. So this is about chapter 8. So in this 8 chapter, so 3 important topics are there: function overloading, inline functions, and friend functions. So question will come like what is a friend function? Write the advantages or need of function. What is function overloading? Write the need or advantages of function overloading, or sometime it will ask for example program. So on inline function it will ask what is inline function, write the advantages of inline function, or sometime what is inline function, write the example program. So many time it will ask program. So in friend function also question will come like what is friend function, write the characteristics of friend function, or sometime what is friend function, write the example program on friend function. So from these 3 topics anyone will come in exam for 5 marks. Okay, now we will see some annual exam previous exams question papers related to this chapter 8. Okay, this is March 2016 question paper. So here from chapter 8 we are not having any 1 marks, 2 marks or 3 marks question. So only one question will come from this chapter for 5 marks. So in 5 marks section only we can get the question. So here 5 marks question is describe briefly the use of friend function in C++ with syntax and example. So here for 5 marks we have to write the definition of friend function, and we have to write some few characteristics, and we have to write the syntax how to create friend function and example. So already we know what is friend function. So you have to write the definition and some characteristics. Then you have to write the syntax. So class name, inside class body, this friend function is declared. Then example here like this. So you can take any example. So this is friend function declared inside class body. So 5 marks you have to write this much. Okay, then the next question paper. So this is 2017 question paper. So here again another same question repeated. Explain friend function with syntax and programming example. So here for 5 marks we have to explain the friend function. Explain means we have to write definition and some rules or characteristics with syntax and programming example. So here definition is given, and this is syntax already we have seen, and this is programming example. Okay, next. Okay, this is June 2018 question paper. Okay, so here for 5 marks question is discuss overloaded function with example. So discuss means we have to write the definition of overloaded functions with some rules or conditions with example. So this is very easy. So when two or more functions share or have the same name irrespective of number of argument, type of argument, they are called overloaded functions. Or in simple words, when two or more functions have same name but different parameters are called as overloaded functions. So you have to give example by taking two functions having same name. So here this is sum function with two parameters, and here another sum function with three parameters, and this is the body of functions. So here two sum functions are there. So in first sum function two parameters are there, and in second function three parameters are there, but their function name is same, hence they are overloaded function. Then March 2019 question paper. So question is, what is a friend function? Write the characteristics of friend function. So again friend function comes here. So you have to write the definition of friend function, and you have to write the characteristic. You can write any four characteristics, like a friend function can access all the members of class. A friend function can be declared in public section or private section, or a friend function should be declared inside class body, but it is defined outside the class body. And a friend function can be called like a normal function. So you can write any 4 points. Next question, this is the question paper of June 2019. So here question is 5 marks question is define function overloading, mention its advantages. So you have to write the definition of function overloading with 4 advantages like this. So for definition you will get 1 marks, and for writing advantages 4 marks. Okay, then last question paper, This is the question paper of March 2020. So here, what is function overloading? Explain the need for function overloading. So need means advantages. Need or advantages, both are same. So you have to write the definition of function overloading and 4 advantages. So sometime you will get a question on inline function also. What is inline function? Write an example program. So study these topics thoroughly and make it perfect. So this is the example program on inline function. So on inline function, this is the program. So this same program will also come in practical exam as well as in theory exam. So make this program perfect.